There was clear tension in the atmosphere as the Security Council met for the umpteenth time, as Arab foreign ministers led by the Palestinian Prime Minister again echoed warnings heard time and again.
Without solving the Palestinian problem and end the suffering of our people that started with the Nakba in 1948, the region of the Middle East will continue to be struggling, unstable, insecure. I think we're proven right that it's time for the State of Palestine to be established and on the ground and as fast as possible to end the misery, the insecurity and the troubles of the Middle East. We are believers in peace and prosperity for all. We thank all countries that recognize Palestine. We also invite others to do the same.
Over 500 people were killed in one day.
It was Jordan's foreign minister who warned that the situation could get much more dangerous in a region already on the brink, particularly if the Israeli government was allowed to continue its escalatory measures against Palestinians, not only in Gaza, but also in the West Bank.
You have a deadlock in Gaza because the Israeli Prime Minister aborted the exchange deal. You have an escalation in Lebanon because he sees he only understands that the language of war. He hasn't listened to the international community. He didn't listen to his allies. So he launched war in Lebanon. And now this government is trying to escalate on the West Bank. If that happens, that is when the threat of regional war will become the more real, because the symbolism and the importance of the holy sites is across the Arab and Muslim world and will reverberate across.
He further argued that the Security Council needed to perform its duty of maintaining international peace and security, failing which, the consequences could result in the entire region falling into the abyss, where the future of even Israel would be compromised.
I can tell you here, very unequivocally, all of us are willing to, right now, guarantee the security of Israel in the context of Israel ending the occupation and allowing for the emergence of a Palestinian state, independent state. He is creating that danger because he simply does not want the two-state solution. And if he does not want the two-state solution, can you ask the Israeli officials, what is their end game? Other than just wars and wars and wars. I'm telling you, all of us in the Arab world here, we want a peace in which Israel lives in peace and security, accepted, normalized with all Arab countries in the context of ending the occupation, withdrawing from Arab territory, allowing for the emergence of an independent, sovereign Palestinian state on June 4, 1967, lines with occupied Jerusalem as capital.
Regional powerhouse Saudi Arabia called for ceasefires in both Gaza and Lebanon, echoing calls that have not delivered anticipated agreements due to the belligerence of the warring parties, both accusing the other of intransigence.
Our position is clear, and as I just stated, what we believe very, very, very strongly in, first of all, that a ceasefire is necessary, that the guns are not going to solve anything, that we need to move towards a peace in our region, and that peace is firmly rooted in addressing the Palestinian issue. We have been saying, for months now, that this is an incredibly dangerous moment and that the risk of the situation spiraling out of control is real. And that is not less the case now, it is indeed more the case. And that is why we continue to push for a ceasefire certainly in Gaza, but also now a ceasefire in Lebanon, because again, guns are not the answer.
As anxiety grips the region and international efforts struggle to break the military mindset that has resulted in so much deadlock, destruction and death. Sherwin Riceby's SABC News, New York.